Good evening, everyone. First of all, my sincere thanks to OCAM and 24th Infopoverty World Conference for kindly inviting me to this prestigious event. I am truly honored to be part of this closing session on new global languages rebuilding the Babel Tower. So my presentation basically focuses on contribution of artificial intelligence in reshaping the communication scenario. So what does this Babel Tower actually talks about? So original Babel Tower narrative speaks of the confusion of tongues, confusion of languages. So which was basically a fragmentation of humanity through languages. AI is reuniting the dispersed languages. AI-driven translations such as Google Translate, DeepL, Whisper by OpenAI is now reuniting those fragmented languages by enabling seamless, real-time multilingual communication. We can now translate speech, text, and even cultural nuances, making communication seamless. So this allows people from different linguistic backgrounds to understand, collaborate, and create across the borders, effectively rebuilding the Tower of Babel. All of us, we have become habitual of different large language models. So what are these LLMs? LLMs basically now acting like new polyglot priests, capable of interpreting and generating content in dozens of languages. I mean, look at the power of GPT, Gemini, etc. They are trained on multilingual corpora, offering one unified interface to human knowledge. For the first time, we have a machine language that can speak all human languages, a post-Babel lingua franca, which is already there in the place. There are a lot of language learning apps in the market now. I have put forward some 4 or 5 apps before you. This Babel, ZenoChat, Mondle. I mean, look at the power of these language learning apps. Babel, it is a AI enhanced speech recognition for pronunciation feedback app. ZenoChat, I mean, this is AI powered writing and conversation assistant. Mondle is like a AI chatbot used for the conversation practices. Same is like Elsa and Duolingo. Elsa does English pronunciation very, very effectively. So AI is not just creating the language, AI is also preserving and creating new forms of the languages. AI tools are now reviving endangered languages, ensuring linguistic diversity. AI-powered text-to-speech models allow people with disability to communicate more effectively. Today, AI is not just translating languages, it is creating new semiotic systems, including emojis, memes, and multimodal storytelling. Look at the role of AI-powered tools in films and media. I mean, this Sora, Runway, and Dali, these are very, very popular AI applications which are being used world over by the film and television fraternity. These tools like Sora, Runway, Dali, they create meanings through images, sound, and motion beyond words. This is a post-linguistic cultural syntax. AI-generated scripts, visuals, and music are redefining storytelling by blending languages and cultural motifs. Streaming platforms are also using artificial intelligence to personalize the content, making films and media more accessible globally. It's a new Babel Tower being created by artificial intelligence in filmmaking. Now creators from the different continents speaking different languages, they can co-create a film without even meeting in person. So I'll just put forward some tools which are being used world across in the field of media and in the cultural communications. Now through AI tools, this collaborative filmmaking is possible. I mean, I'm sitting in India and somebody is sitting in Latin America and someone is sitting in Africa. We don't know each other's language, but through these tools we can converse in terms of visual language, and we can collaborate remotely on a film project. Tools like Runway, Cabber, Picalab, Discrete, FrameOI, these are being used for different stages of the filmmaking by different people, from pre-production to post-production to produce a film or video work. The tools like Claude, ChatGPT, and Gemini, I mean, they are being used for the brainstorming, the screenplay writing, and the character arcs. Tools like Boots, Celtex, and the Arc Studio, they are being used for the AI-supported script formatting, storyboarding, and then production planning. I mean, these are the tools which anybody can access remotely, and many people, they can sit together at different locations and they can work on a project. For the multilingual prompt options are available in all the tools, like the tools like ShortDeck, Midjourney, and Dali. I mean, they create wonderful images. You can write different prompts in your own language, and the same sort of visual generation can be expected from these tools. Not only the image generation, where AI is also helping in the auto subtitling of a project, multilingual dubbing, and the translations. Whisper is a very popular artificial intelligence tool which is being used for the real-time multilingual speech-to-text prompts. A DeepL translator, context to rich script and its subtitle donation, this particular tool is doing. Maestra is being utilized for the auto subtitling and multilingual dubbing. Similarly, there are tools which are being used exclusively for the dubbing of the multiple project. For example, a film, it transcends the boundaries. It's a cultural product. I mean, it appeals to all the different sort of audience. So if a film which is being produced in India in Hindi language, this can be dubbed into multiple languages with just few artificial intelligence tool. The tools like Flawless AI, they do multilingual lip sync and emotion preservation while dubbing a particular film. 11 Labs, this is a AI application which is used for the voice cloning in more than 30 languages. Papercup is again an AI application used for dubbing, used by different prestigious organizations like BBC and the Bloomberg. There is cultural music and the voice AI tools also, which are sort of being used to generate music, to compose music in the global styles. Avatar-based multilingual performances, John-based AI music scoring for the mood-specific film scenes. I mean, these are very popular tools world across. Now, tools are being used from right from the pre-production to the production process. I mean, if you want to plan a film, I mean, you want a script breakdown. The multilingual production teams, you want a support of the multilingual production teams. The Kaino AI is the tool where different teams sitting at a different location, they can interact on a script. They can do script breakdown and they can have this sort of multilingual production team conversation on this tool. Another tool which is very, very important is the vernacular AI, which is very, very suitable for the country like India, where we speak multiple languages. Voice interfaces in multiple languages, they work together and we can work on different regional filmmaking scenarios. AI offers you a global co-creation platform wherein just imagine a scenario, a different team sitting in the different part of the world, a filmmaker in Hyderabad, editor in Seoul, musician in Dakar, and voice artist in Buenos Aires working on a project, and they are interacting frequently through this artificial intelligence tool and then producing a film or a video. So this is now possible. So artificial intelligence is basically bridging the Babel. AI is enabling a shared cinematic language. From script to screen, stories can now transcend language and territories. But there are risks also involved in AI filmmaking. Today's digital tower risks are multiple. The first and foremost risk is the algorithmic biases. There are linguistic imperialism boundaries also, because most of the AI tools are English dominated. And there is a digital exclusion aspect of the technology as well, because a large chunk of the population, especially in global south, is still devoid of this technology. I mean, we can all work together to sort of make this technology more accessible to the people. We must build as inclusive, multilingual, and ethically guided artificial intelligence. This is not just AI-based creation. It is cultural diplomacy through technology. So let us harness AI to tell inclusive, diverse, and multilingual stories. LLMs don't just belong to a single culture. They are trained on the collective consciousness of the humanity. This makes them the first truly global authors crafting code, script, stories that transcend the boundaries. I once again thank the Infopoverty World Conference and OCAM for this opportunity. Wishing you all the best for the closing session. Thank you so much.